Hi, this is Amy with the homeschoolingmom.com. Have you ever wondered what your job is as the homeschooling parent of a teen? I've been spending a lot of time lately wondering about that. I have two boys who will be 13 and 14 here in just a couple weeks, and I'm going to be honest with you, our homeschooling journey looks totally different now than it did when we started back in 2007. And all of you moms that have older kids, you're like, yeah, it's totally different. It is not the same. And that's kind of what we're dealing with right now. We were looking at some old pictures and looking at all the super fun stuff we used to do when we were new homeschoolers. And, you know, like that's not what we're doing anymore. Homeschooling looks very, very different. And so sometimes I find myself thinking, okay, what is my job as the parent of a homeschooling teen? So I had sort of an epiphany today. I was thinking about how when we start off homeschooling, everything is projects and it's hands-on and it's looking on Pinterest and it's finding all this really great fun stuff for our kids to do that relates to the interests that they have. And not so much of that going on now that my kids are teens. I think when our kids are younger, our job is to provide them with an atmosphere where they can explore and they can learn and they can really dive whole hog into those things that they're interested in. And it occurred to me today that, you know what, that's still our job when they're teens. That's really our job, to encourage learning and encourage them to explore the stuff that they're interested in and have that environment and atmosphere where they can do that, where they're free to do that. So really, it's exactly the same thing as when they were younger. It's just that it doesn't require mom to look up a ton of projects on Pinterest anymore. So I wanted to encourage you about that. I mean, it looks different, but it looks different because it's supposed to look different. We're really doing the same thing. We're really encouraging that love of learning and just making this place where they can explore and really get into the things they're interested in. But it looks different when they're teens. It really looks different, and it's okay. It should look different. They're teens. They don't need you to hold their hand all the time anymore. And it's good. I mean, the independence is really, really good. So I just wanted to encourage you about that in case you're struggling with that like somebody else might be sometimes. So yeah. All right. So that's my little bit for you today. Until next time.